In Genesis 27:1, we read of Isaac as old and rather feeble. His eyes were dim so that he could not see. He called to his firstborn and favorite son, Esau, for he wanted to give him his blessing. To understand the full impact of this story, it is important to know that according to ancient belief, blessings or curses were powerful acts because they had the power to produce the intended results. A blessing, once given, could neither be withdrawn nor given to another, for it came from God. Here is where God's prophecy to Rebekah before her sons were born is fulfilled. The elder shall serve the younger. Isaac told Esau to take his weapons and hunt game, and then prepare a savory dish for him before he gave him his blessing. Rebekah overheard Isaac's instructions to Esau and quickly devised a plan so that Jacob, her favorite son, would receive the blessing from Isaac. She told Jacob to choose 2 choice kids from the household flock and bring them to her, so that she might prepare savory food for Isaac. She then explained to Jacob, "You shall take it to your father to eat, so that he may bless you before he dies." But Jacob was fearful that his father would see through the deception. "Look," he said, "my brother Esau is a hairy man, and I am a man of smooth skin. If my father were to feel me, he would know I was Jacob, not Esau, and he'd bring his curse upon me rather than his blessing." "Let your curse be on me," she said. "Obey my word and get them for me." And so it was that Jacob got them, and Rebekah prepared savory food, just as Isaac loved. For his disguise, Rebekah took some of Esau's finest clothes and put them on Jacob. She put the skins of the kids on his wrists and hands, and on the smooth part of his neck. When Rebekah was satisfied that Jacob would appear hairy to Isaac, she handed him the savory food she had prepared. Jacob entered the tent and called to his father. "My father," he said. "Who are you, my son?" asked the old man. "I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done as you told me. Now sit up and eat of my game, so that you may bless me." Isaac was suspicious. "How is it you hunted the game and cooked it so quickly, my son?" And Jacob answered, "Because the Lord your God granted me success. Come near, that I may feel you, my son, to know whether or not you are really my son Esau." So Jacob went up close to him. Isaac felt his hands and said, "The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. Are you really my son Esau?" And Jacob answered, "I am." He then gave his father the food and wine, and his father ate and drank. After having eaten, Isaac said to Jacob, "Come near and kiss me, my son." Jacob came near and kissed him, and Isaac smelled the smell of Esau's clothing. And now, convinced he was Esau, he gave Jacob his blessing. No sooner had Isaac finished blessing Jacob than his brother Esau returned from his hunting. When Esau went in to his father with the food he had prepared, Isaac asked, "Who are you?" Esau answered, "I am your firstborn son, Esau." Isaac then realized he had been deceived, and he asked Esau, "Who was it then that hunted game and brought it to me before you came, and I have blessed him? Yes, and blessed he shall be." When Esau heard his father's words, he cried out with an exceedingly great and bitter cry, and pleaded with his father, "Bless me, me also, father." But Isaac said, "Your brother came deceitfully, and he has stolen your blessing." "He has supplanted me twice," cried Esau. "First he took away my birthright, and now he has taken away my blessing. Have you not reserved a blessing for me?" Then Isaac answered Esau's plea, I have already made him your lord, and I have given him all his brothers as servants, with grain and wine to sustain him. What then can I do for you, my son? Have you only one blessing? Cried Esau. Bless me also, father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. There was nothing Isaac could do. The deed was done, and Esau had lost the blessing he should have received as the firstborn son. Now Esau hated Jacob for what he had done, and Esau vowed that once his father died, he would kill Jacob.